everyone, and welcome to Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today, the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and in this video, we will recap last week's market action and discuss our game plan for the week. But first up, to get our market-moving reports on top small caps, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get our reports, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, be 1 plus area coded number. Never begin the format with 0, it will not work. And after you sign up, you will get a welcome email, which includes a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free service from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service whatsoever, no Discord rooms or Telegram chat groups. Well, guys, last weekend's video covered two of last week's biggest runners, AXLA and NVOS. I talked about them in last week's Sunday night video. I said, and I continued to cover both all week. And Thursday, I said that AXLA was a long COVID squeeze play, shorts getting crushed. No resistance overhead, was up 70% on Friday. So even if you weren't in early in the week, you caught the Thursday night video that talked about AXLA, you banked. But for the week, AXLA finished up 324% and NVOS up 91%. So great week here in both names. NVOS, it broke out as I expected last week, hit 35 cents. I said you needed a trailing stop for this one. It needs to close above 30. That is what I'm watching in NVOS. No position at the moment. Two other names that I mentioned, NVAX, Novavax, 42% of the flow is short. This one is creeping higher, consolidating right under the $10 level. Needs to close above $10. And if that happens, that will really get that 42% of the float short. They get the short sellers scared, and we could see a major squeeze. VFS, I warned everyone 2 weeks ago when I called the top. Now it's been retracing. Play green, not red. Don't be trying to dip by this VFS. It will run again. The thing is, does it go to $10 first? Does it go to $5? Or does it power higher on Monday and we're at 30? We don't know. It's a pure momentum play. Play the momentum, get in, get off, ride that wave, make that money, move on to the next play. In terms of catalysts this week, watching first up on Monday, notable companies due to report include Oracle and Casey's General Store, CASY. Oracle 126 trading right here below 52-week highs. Earnings are going to make or break this stock this week. Investors are going to be focusing on the strength of its cloud business, momentum of its AI offerings, and the demand for back office applications. Wall Street analysts expect Oracle to post earnings per share of $1.15 on revenues of $12.47 billion, which would mark a jump of 8.9% year over year. Analysts expect the company to post strong first quarter results supported by demand for its cloud offering. The company's momentum in capturing AI workloads is expected to give it additional upside. Shares have risen nearly 50% year to date, boosted by its AI initiatives. UBS noted that the artificial intelligence story for the company has plenty of room to run. We see a multi-year opportunity for solid growth at high margins, driven by an ongoing positive mix effect of better software as a service and Oracle Cloud infrastructure outweighing the lower growth parts of the business. So certainly going to be a big earnings report on Monday. On Tuesday, Nasdaq will release the latest update on short interest positions. Small caps in general have been getting killed this year. It's been one of the most profitable short bets this year. The small cap stocks with the highest percentage of short interest right now: Fisker, Novavax, I talked about, Springworks Therapeutics, SWTX, Winnebago, WGO, Sonova, Energy, NOVA, and Luminar Technologies, LAZR. On Wednesday, the U.S. Senate will hold its first AI Insight Forum. The list of participants who will discuss AI topics include OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, IBM CEO Arvind Krishna, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, Meta Platforms CEO Mark Zuckerberg, and Tesla CEO Elon Musk. The event will not be open to the press, but a readout will be distributed. In terms of the overall market, on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m., the August CPI will be released. Economists forecast a slight acceleration in inflation with a 0.5% month-over-month rise and a 3.6% year-over-year increase. Core CPI is seen being up 0.2% month-over-month and 4.3% year-over-year. On Thursday, ARM Holdings, being spun off by SoftBank, will start trading after pricing its IPO. The initial expected range for the stock is $47 to $51. And then at 8:30 a.m., we get the August retail sales report will be released. Economists forecast a 0.1% increase in retail sales in a deceleration from the 0.7% increase in July. And then we get the August PPI report will be released. A surge in energy prices is expected to lead to a 0.4% month-over-month increase in PPI from a plus 0.3% increase in July. And then a big factor that's going to be weighing on the market is the probability of a major strike of U.S. auto workers. The UAW rejected separate contract offers from GM, Ford, and Stellantis. The UAW said the offers were far from their demands and has filed complaints with the National Labor Relations Board, accusing GM and Stellantis of not bargaining in good faith and in a timely fashion. The current UAW contract will expire at 11:59 p.m. on September 14th and could lead to an immediate strike by the union at one or more automakers. The UAW recently increased strike pay to $500 per week for each member and has built up an $850 million fund to pay auto workers if they go on strike. The UAW could order a strike at select automakers or even just at a few plants instead of a full strike of all 146,000 workers. In 2019, the last UAW strike lasted 40 days before a new contract was reached. What else we got here? Stronger profitability at the Detroit automakers has sparked the union to ask for a 46% pay raise, a 32-hour work week, and pension benefits for new hires. However, the Detroit automakers could struggle to ramp up their EV initiatives if labor costs soar under the terms of a new 5-year contract. So this is a lot's at stake here, and then, Tesla and Toyota and Honda could pick up any demand slack. In addition, some GM and Ford dealers have reportedly stocked up on many of the popular UAW-produced models in anticipation of a production stoppage. A prolonged strike by the UAW is being seen as one big factor that could contribute to upside inflation risks through year-end and upset financial market conditions. This strike has the potential to send auto prices soaring. Ned Davis research analysts, they see the potential for a stretched out strike to push up new and used vehicle prices while encouraging other workers to demand more compensation. He said this is one of the factors that could contribute to an unexpected inflation surprise in Q4 and keep the Fed in play before the year is over. And then you also have higher oil prices that are just under $90. Many analysts are expecting we're going to go over $100 this winter. So inflation is still a factor. And there's a lot of complacency in the markets towards this and from policymakers that they think inflation will continue to drift down to the Fed's 2% inflation target over the next couple of years. So everything is data dependent, and let's see how things play out. Market-based expectations for future price gains have remained relatively stable despite the run-up in oil prices, although inflation traders are now bracing for 5 straight months of 3% plus readings in the annual headline CPI rate, including the one for August that's coming out this Wednesday. In terms of small caps, some charts that I like. First up, Cannabis names. Interesting chart here. Marijuana is now the 6th biggest cash crop in the U.S. versus corn, soybeans, hay, wheat, cotton, and then marijuana, a $5 billion market. Talk about the declassification, rescheduling would be a help, but really we need full federal legalization and also safe banking. But right now, cannabis names, this certainly looks more than dead can't bounce. Buyers are coming back into the stocks. CGC, TLRY, GRWG, and CRON. All the charts look interesting. CGC has been on an incredible run, up 62% over the past week. 7% of the float is short. Tilray ran into resistance right here. We need to close above this trend line here of 325, really above 350, and we got a major breakout in Tilray. GRWG, this is a pick and shovel play. They make all the retail store, the supplies, the grow houses. So certainly an interesting way to play it here. Double bottom here at the 275 level. We got trend line resistance, needs to get above $4, and then it's blue skies ahead. CORN breaking out here at the $2. Put this one on your radar screen. 5% of the float is short. Next up here is FUBO. Been talking about this one here a lot this year. 15% of the float is short. Been a great trader. As I say, we're not looking to buy and hold these small caps. We're looking to get in, make these swing trades. Sometimes they're day trades. Sometimes they're overnight or for a couple days to a few weeks. But again, none of these are buy and hold. Long term, you want to do that in your IRAs or your retirement accounts. You'd go and buy a low cost index fund. But again, none of this is financial advice. Closed here at $3. Next upside target is $4. So that's what we're looking here on FUBO. Next up is Square SQ Block Inc. Trendline resistance right here at the $51. We've been bouncing off this level. $50 is the key, is the line in the sand. Needs to hold. We break below 50, gonna start looking ugly. But the RSI is extremely oversold at 29. This has been subject to the Hindenburg short and distort report earlier this year. Great trader, ran into the trendline resistance at 80. So let's hear. I think we're gonna bounce off this trendline support here. So that's what I'm looking and going to be watching this week in SQ. UP, talked about this one last week. Double bottom here, broke through this trendline resistance. No real resistance until just above $6. Put this one on your radar screen. Almost 10% of the float is short. BBAI, major support here at the 150 level. We got some resistance here just above $2. We break through there, and this one's really going to start running. This one has spike ability. Was a big runner for us in February. Let's see if they can run this one again. Almost 17% of the float is short. Lastly, guys, is Fingermotion, FNGR. Our analyst Mike Long put out this article on September 1st when the stock was just $5. We closed here at $6.59. Responding to the FUD that was a short and distort article by Simply Wall Street. This was a rebuttal to that FUD article, so I highly go and recommend you read this. Congrats to all subscribers that are banked in Fingermotion this month. Been a nice winner here. And what we do here at InsiderFinancial.com is put stocks on your radar that have the potential for outsized moves. As I say repeatedly, there are always opportunities each day in the markets. The important thing is identifying which stocks to be in to grab that money. The key is trading green, not red. We are looking for those momentum plays that have catalysts. It's all about finding the momentum before it happens and riding that wave. That's what we're doing here at InsiderFinancial.com. And to get our small cap reports, we cover low float, short squeezes, recent IPOs, biotech FDA plays, AI stocks, EV stocks, and lithium stocks. Click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. No spam, your info is never shared, unsubscribe anytime. You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at insiderfinancial.com and unsubscribe. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion. It is meant for informational, educational purposes only, and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button, hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Have a great week, traders. Bye-bye.